Opening rolls of pennies, and guys, we are only a few rolls in, and I've already spotted something. Let's take a look here. I'm going to zoom in. Just open this one up. Look right there. We have a beautiful wheat penny right there. We're going to pull it out and see what we got. See if it's rare or valuable. Oh, we got back-to-back wheat pennies. Holy cow. This one looks old on the bottom. Let's find out what our first one is. This box is amazing. Lots of old copper in these. Oh, that one's got boogers on it. 1952 S mint mark, San Francisco mint mark. All right, let's go to this one. This one looks old. This one looks old, guys. I could be wrong, but it is very old looking. Let's flip it. 3, 2, 1. 1944. Both of those are going to be common years. These rolls are chock full of copper. This is all copper from one roll. There's 15 of them there, which means 30% of that roll was copper. All right, guys, a couple of rolls later, and I just found a coin that was in one of the rolls. 1960, Denver. I was checking it for RPMs and die chips. And look at this. I went over to the word Liberty, and boom, we've got a double die chip right here. Here's one on the E. You can see there's actually a little crack going through the E. I would say that's still kind of a die chip. Usually, I think it's 5 millimeters is specifically what the size is for a die chip. Nothing bigger than that. And if you look on the R, you got a little piece of metal over the R as well. So since this one has 2 die chips, I'm going to say probably in the neighborhood of maybe $5, $7. I don't know. You could possibly even go up to 10 on something like this, but I think average is probably right around 5 or 7. But not too bad for a penny. Look at this 1963 D I just pulled out of circulation. I mean, it's got a couple little spots, but man, that thing is gorgeous. And there's a lot of copper like this coming out of these rolls. So I have to be very vigilant in looking at every coin because who knows? I mean, like here's a 1984 right there. Got to look for the double ear. There could be a lot of really good unsearched coins in this. So we could find some really awesome varieties. All right, it's been a few rolls and we just came across another Wheatie. Let's see, it's right there. Right there. There we go. Let me just look through these real quick and see if we have anything else.
I didn't see any other ones.
Man, there's some really nice coins in here, though. All right, let's go to it. Let's zoom in a little bit. There we go. All right, this backside's pretty messed up. Let's flip it. And, oh my gosh. Oh, wow, 1958. That is a last year. All right, it's been about 3 rolls, and I've got another Wheatie right there. But I wanted to show you these real quick. We've been getting a ton of coins like this. 1978, look at that. Just beautiful condition on that one. And then we got one right next to it. That's a 1979. All right, let's see what we got here. We'll flip it. Looks pretty yucky on the backside. A lot of these wheat pennies have been pretty yucky. 1941. Looks like a Philadelphia. We'll check it for die chips and any other errors we can find. It's a common year. Couple rolls later, and look at this 1970S that I pulled out. This thing is flawless, man. I mean, you can see some fingerprinting. I did check it for the high 7. Possible repunched mint mark under that S right there. Does not have the high 7. There's a couple of ways you'll know. But if you look at the back, it does have a floating roof, and the FG is partially missing. So I'm going to hold on to this one. It's a really, really nice coin. Whoa, no, I dropped it. No, it's not a nice coin. A couple rolls later, I found this 1962, and I noticed The 9 looked a little funky, so I put it under the scope, and I'm going to show you what I'm seeing here. Look at that, guys. That is crazy looking. The 9 has some extra metal there. It's kind of filled in. It almost looks like the top of an ice cream cone or something, from like Dairy Queen or something. Pretty cool. Just had another beautiful coin pop up. And look at this. 1959. That is insane. That is one of the nicest 1959s I have ever seen. Look at that. It's a Philadelphia. Holy cow. That is a beautiful coin. All right, we got about 10 rolls left, and I just got another Wheatie, and it looks like we got a Canadian in here as well. Let's pull it out and see what we got. All right, Wheatie looks pretty good. Zoom in here a little bit. All right, let's flip it over. I don't see any die chips or anything. Oh, 1944. Oh, he's got a little stain up at the top. It seems like all of our Wheaties are pretty messed up, and I think that's why they got put into circulation. I don't think these were actually part of all these other really nice coins that we're seeing. I think that was just like an older piggy bank that got dumped. All right, let's look at our Canadian, because I'm not seeing any Wheaties that are in good shape. They're almost all extremely bad shape. 1973. So is that a young head, or is it, okay, oh, it's the newer one. Not the young head, but a little bit newer than that. All right, pretty awesome. Let's keep going. All right, 2 rolls later, I've got a double Wheatie right here. Let's see, this one looks older. So let's do this one first. Let's see what we got here. That one looks older. I'm going to say 40s. I'm hoping for older. All right, let's flip it over. 3, 2, 1. Come on. Oh, it's not older. It's 51. 1951. It's got a Denver Mint mark. Set it over there. And let's see what this one is. Well, this one looks really good. I'm going to say this one's probably 50s. And here we go. Oh, and this one's older. 1945 common coin. All right, let's keep going. Very next roll, we got, look at this one right here. 1971D. That looks like it was minted yesterday. That is crazy. We're getting a ton of these, all from the 60s and 70s. And, of course, some 80s in there as well. Let's see what we got here. All right. I need something old, man. We just haven't found anything old. It's all been 40s and 50s. This one looks 40s to me from the back. You can see the wheat hairs are pretty circulated. Let's see what we got. And, oh, almost into the 30s. 1940. This is our oldest one yet. I don't see any die chips, but we'll check it and we'll move on. All right, we are all done with the hunt. I got to sort the copper out of these real quick. And we ended up getting a ton of finds out of this box. Some that were just like brilliant, uncirculated. We got some Wheaties. We got some errors. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. We'll see you next time. As always, happy hunting.